way along, but they're going to have to call in animal control. For whatever reason, this goose is blocking Route 50 and Bigland Park Drive, so just be aware of that. Looks good otherwise on the rest of Business 50 and Business 13. Bypass around Salisbury looking good. 13 up to Del Mar shaping up. Into Sussex County, 13 and Route 1 moving along. Good shot as we travel along into Worcester County. Route 50 and 92 and from Ocean City. 589 good through Ocean Pines. 113 from Bishopville to Berlin. Newark, Snow Hill, and Pocomoke good to go. That's your traffic for the Voice Radio Network.
Becky Krystal, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, it's Bill and Jessica, Power 101.7 in Ocean City, Maryland. I know you write for the Washington Post, so you ever come down the ocean, hon? You ever come down the ocean?
I'm usually more in the Rehoboth area, but yes, I do love that area of our local,
Yeah, well, that's Jessica's neck of the woods, awesome. Rehoboth, so.
Yeah.
Well, look, welcome. Thank you so much for, checking in. We appreciate it. You work for the Washington Post. You did this article. You are the food writer. You did this article on the egg crisis, and everybody's talking about the price of eggs and what's going on with eggs and all that. Is it really, now I'll be honest, we don't buy eggs like all the time, but is it really like is this still a thing?
It's still a thing.
Absolutely. I mean, prices have been going up since last year, and depending on sort of the time window that you're looking at, they've gone up as much as 50% to, even doubled. It also depending on where you are. So this is a very real thing we're seeing at the stores.
Okay, so the egg prices, I guess, are soaring or whatever, and like I said, all the media is all over it. You wrote the article about it. People are really doing some crazy things to get eggs. I mean, is it really? Look, I'll be honest. I ain't getting chickens, okay?
Some people have chickens and chicken coops.
Like, come on. All right, talk to us about your article and some of the things that you found that people are doing.
Yeah. I mean, right. Most of us don't have the luxury or ability to raise our own chickens,
or patience, or desire.
Yeah,
or patience, or desire, or the all of it.
Yeah, it's a lot. So I think what it comes down to for most home cooks is when you go to the store, you're looking and you're thinking, should I buy them, or where should I buy them? What recipes are most important to me in terms of where I want to use my eggs? And so what I try to help people with is, especially if you're making a recipe that uses 1 or 2 eggs, what are the best substitutions that work for particular dishes? And a lot of them work pretty well. These are things that people who are vegan or have egg allergies, I mean, this is all past to them, right, substituting. So that's, I think, where a lot of home cooks are maybe thinking twice or trying to revise their favorite recipes.
Okay. Well, Jessica's vegan, so
stop it, Bill.
No, I mean, she does like a lot of the substitutes. She loves eating the egg whites and the cauliflower stuff and like all the substitutes. So I mean, this could be helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's great about some of the ones I talked about is that some of these substitutions are things you may already have on hand, and they're not necessarily out there for people who aren't familiar with vegan baking. A very common one is applesauce. That I made muffins with applesauce instead of an egg the other day. It worked really well.
Okay.
Yogurt is another good one. Gets you lots of flavor and tenderness and can even help with the lift. And then one that I also like a lot is the, quote, flax egg, which is ground flax seed. And you mix a tablespoon of that with 3 tablespoons of water, and you let it sit. And it's incredible. It sets up, and it almost has that texture of an egg. And I find that works really well. I've made cookies with that. I've made muffins with that the other day. So things are out there, and it might be stuff you already have around. So
as long as you don't get, I thought at first when the last thing you said, I thought you said flat egg. That's like the Dunkin' egg. The Dunkin' egg you get on the bagels. As long as you don't get the flat egg, I think it'll be all right. So you are the Washington Post food writer. How often can we check out your articles, and what else are you working on? What other articles? Do you do like food reviews, or you just talk about like different, like all different topics?
Yeah. I'm one of a couple of food writers on staff here at the Post, and I do a lot of home cooking and practical kitchen advice for people, whether that's recipe development or guides to ingredients or techniques, so things that people can put to use every day. We have a wonderful restaurant critic, so my purview does not extend to reviews, so I'm really thinking about what people are doing in the kitchen.
But you are
coming up. I have.
Yeah, you are a food writer.
Figure out how to keep brown sugar soft, or soften it if it's hard. Things that people need answered on an everyday basis.
How do you feel about the new cauliflower chicken? Well, I'm sorry, it's not a chicken. It's cauliflower fillet at Chick-fil-A. Have you heard about that yet?
I have heard about that. I'm intrigued. I ate a lot of Chick-fil-A in college when it was like kind of part of the meal plan.
Yeah.
And so I haven't really eaten much of it since then. I love cauliflower. We're going to see if someone can try it out for us. I think it's initially launching in Denver. So I honestly never would have thought I'd seen the day where Chick-fil-A was offering something like this, but here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
I know, and yet again, that's another one Jessica cannot wait to try.
Wait.
That's
I love
another
cauliflower, and fried cauliflower is delightful. So I have high hopes, but we'll see.
Yeah, no, I'll try. I'll eat it. Jess already has them pre-ordered, but I'll eat it. How about like your favorites? Since you are, I know you said you had a restaurant reviewer or whatever already on staff, but you are a food writer. So in my book, you're the food expert. So tell me, some of your faves. What are some of your fave, home cooked meals, and what's on your dinner menu this week? That's what I'd like to know, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, my son absolutely loves black bean quesadillas, so we eat those a lot.
Right. Okay.
We also recently enjoyed a potato chickpea curry. That's a recipe I wrote about. It's a really simple but delicious, Indian dish. We eat that a lot at home. We have a lot of soup. There's a lot of grilled cheese. Again, that's the kind of thing my son loves. And a lot of bread. I'm a huge bread baker, so there's usually some kind of bread element.
Nice. Well, look, we appreciate you checking in. Washington Post food writer Becky Krystal. Check out her article, "The Egg Crisis." If you're wondering about it, it has picked up some steam and gone viral. People talking about it, and again, check out all your articles. If people want to get up with you, are you active on social media and stuff?
I am. I try to be. Our articles appear on voraciously.com at the Washington Post. On Instagram, I'm at Becky.Krystal. That's Krystal with a K. And on Twitter, I'm at Becky Krystal.
Very good.
Nice.
Becky Krystal, thank you so much for checking in. Hopefully we can have you back on and talk some other food, because I love food.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. Like, Jessica's on the vegan end. I'm on the regular, like I like meat, and then I love food, and we can talk.
Let's do it.
All right. Very good. Hey, you have a great day, okay?
You.
All right. Thanks, Phil and Jessica.
From generations